Okay, I'm trying to think how many times I've been to Japan. It's a lot. That being said, this is actually my first visit to Osaka. I love hotels, and up until now, there's not been a hotel I've been excited to visit and stay at. The St. Regis, Ritz-Carlton, the Conrad certainly didn't do it for me. So I'm very happy that Four Seasons opened in Osaka and have finally made the trip for my first visit. Four Seasons Osaka is located in an area that's both commercial and residential. The hotel has just a bit over 170 rooms. Not too big, not too small. There's a product here that I was very surprised to see. I've never seen a Four Seasons do, and I think it's something that Four Seasons may want to do more of in the future. The hotel is 2 months old. I'm still one of the first visitors and certainly one of the first advisors to visit, so I'm excited to bring you guys here and give you an in-depth look. As always, I love to kick off the review with a tour of my room, so here you go. Yo, welcome to my 2-month-old Grand Osaka suite. As you enter the suite, you're immediately greeted by a very discreet closet and a guest powder room. And the powder room, of course, has a Total Neo toilet because we're in Japan and I'm always a fan of Total toilets. As I step into the living space, I am greeted by a ton of natural light thanks to the floor-to-ceiling windows throughout this entire suite. The suite is just shy of 1,400 square feet, 127 square meters. What I do love are the ambient lighting surrounding the suite as well. It gives that extra elevated feel to any luxury property. The sofa reminds me of a ryokan type of design, so it does have that sense of place. You can sit here by the window, look out and observe the bay in Osaka, the mountains, the city. What took me a bit to get used to is this dark wood panel, personal preference, but I kind of wish this was the same tone as the floor. Let me know what you guys think, if you prefer this color or maybe something more natural like the flooring. Now, I am not a drinker, but if I were, this would be a favorite spot for me in the suite. This is a fantastic bar to host friends and family. Tons of storage back here, including mini bar, so you can store tons of snacks, beverages, but at the same time, all stow away and out of sight, because we are in Japan and you want to be clean and minimalistic, which I love. Moving on over here to the dining table. This can comfortably seat 5 or 6 people, 7 if you guys are really close to one another. Next to the sofa, there's actually control panels for the Roman and blackout shades. If the sun is blinding you, you can easily reach over to adjust the blinds. On this side, there are electrical outlets as well, so if you're someone like me who does a lot of work while they're traveling, I also use this table as my office desk. So in the mornings, I'll be sitting here having coffee, doing work, and it's great to have some electrical outlets so that way I am always charged and ready to go. Through this very solid but soft touch sliding door is my bedroom. I really like the side table lights because they remind me of lanterns, and I love the soft light that it illuminates. Love the Four Seasons mattress, can never go wrong. A favorite spot for me is also this lounge seat in my bedroom. Sometimes I'll sit here and just have a coffee or tea and look out the window. Whether you're in the living space, the dining table, or in the bedroom, you always have a fantastic seat to look out across Osaka. Through another set of beautiful sliding doors is the bathroom. Beautifully done. It almost feels like I'm in a sauna, but I love it. And what self-respecting suite would not have this gigantic bathtub? This could easily fit me and my family in here. Right above and parallel to the bathtub is this carved out with ambient lighting. It's additional detail they probably didn't have to do, but they did do it. And I think being intentional in the design process always come through in the final product. The shower, very spacious. Love the stonework in there. It delivers on the thing that's the most important for a shower, which is water pressure. Over on this side is the toilet. Now, there is one special feature I noticed in here, which is a privacy button. So if you're sitting on the toilet and it's going longer than expected and you're afraid someone might come in, problem solved. Directly off of the bathroom is this closet space. It's not the biggest closet space I've ever seen in a specialty suite, but it does feel spacious enough. Ambient lighting always does it for me. I've enjoyed this stone as well. I think it's not only beautiful, but it's very durable for putting your luggage on there. Love getting ready here in the morning. Overall, I really have enjoyed the suite over the past few nights. Is it the best suite I've ever seen? No. But also price-wise, it's not the highest I've ever seen either. So I think the value makes sense, and it's something that Osaka has been missing for some time. I'm very happy that Four Seasons Osaka has opened, and this suite is here for me to return to. Although next time I really should be in the presidential suite, so I need to work harder. Cheers. Now that you've seen my suite, you can get a sense of the design of the hotel and all the rooms. The entry-level rooms are fairly spacious, starting between 460 to 500 square feet. Where I think this does get interesting is when it gets into the suites. There aren't that many suites in this hotel, and in order to get above 1,000 square feet, you would actually have to book into the Grand Osaka suite, which is my suite, just below the presidential suite. So if you're someone who's accustomed to having a large suite, this hotel could be very problematic for you because you only have the Grand Osaka suite or the presidential suite to choose from. That being said, I do think the rooms are spacious enough for most people. It's priced extremely favorable. You can certainly feel the sensibility of the Four Seasons brand within this hotel, and I think that's what Four Seasons does extremely well. A lot of people love the feel of continuity and something that they know and love. The downside of that is sometimes it can feel a bit cookie cutter. However, at this Four Seasons, they did something different, and I've never seen this at any other Four Seasons. They have a specific floor called the Ginsu floor, which is inspired by ryokans. And I've never seen Four Seasons do this, which is to have a very unique product offering within a product. The Ginsu floor is made of 21 tatami rooms and 1 tatami suite. As soon as you step off the elevator of this floor, you can immediately feel that it's exclusive. From the lighting to the smell of it. Yes, that's right, I said the smell of it. The tatami floor has a very distinct smell to it. Another thing I love about this floor is that it has a tea lounge for all the guests on the floor. You're welcome to join anytime for tea tasting and partaking in any activities that's being held on the floor as well. The lounge also occupies the corner of the floor, which means you have a panoramic view of the city. My favorite room on this floor is the Grand Tatami Suite. It's the only suite on this floor that has the true separation between the bedroom and the living space, which I am always a fan of and what I think of when I think of a suite. I really think it suits a lot of young couples or anyone without children. If you are with children or a big family, I do think the tatami rooms could be challenging for you in terms of spacing. Also, if you have bad knees, maybe the tatami floor is not great for you because you have to basically sit in a very compromised position all the time. Four Seasons often like to operate within their comfort zone, and I don't blame them. The blueprint works, but I love this idea of dedicating about 15% of the inventory to something that's very unique and different and allow the Four Seasons guests to try something new while still being under the umbrella of the Four Seasons service and team. The facilities at this hotel, as you would expect, very nice, especially for the price range, which again, I think it's a bargain here. I love the color palette of the spa. It's very calming and has all the essentials you would need in today's modern spa treatment rooms. The gym definitely has all the essentials and more. It has free weights. They have machines for a variety of exercises, including single and compound movements. So you're always covered no matter what your needs are. Great view from the treadmills and the cardio machines. Very nice place to have a workout. I could see myself spending a month here and still be perfectly fine, not having my workout interrupted at all. Of course, if you need a trainer, not a problem. The gym will be happy to supply you with one and ensure that your workouts don't suffer while you're traveling. Something I love about the pool here is that the pool does feel like an infinity pool, or at least as much as it can be for a city hotel. It brings the pool all the way up close to the edge, and you can look out across the entire city landscape of Osaka. Unlike Four Seasons Tokyo Otamachi, which does not have floor-to-ceiling glass window, and the pool does not feel like an infinity edge pool. I do think the pool here is fantastic, bigger than most city hotel pools, so this is a perfect spot to hang out and relax, especially on a cloudy day and you guys just want to have a day spoiling yourselves within the hotel. There are 3 restaurants on site with a bar and a cafe. Now, before we talk about anything else, I do want to let you guys know there is a secret door in the bar. Should I tell you where it is? You know what, I'm going to gatekeep that as a surprise for you guys, but just know that there is a secret door in the bar, and if you've discovered it, please let me know. I would love to know if any of you guys find out where it is. Jardin is the French restaurant, which I dined there once and thought it was okay, but I do enjoy having breakfast there daily, especially on a nice day sitting outside on the terrace. I love how expansive the buffet is. You have fantastic Western options, but you also have an omelet bar and what feels like an endless amount of Japanese items. One unique item I found at breakfast was a sukiyaki dish. I love sukiyaki. I just have never had it for breakfast before, so this was the first time I've tried it and it was fantastic. So if you're visiting, and you like sukiyaki, definitely check it out on the breakfast menu. And if you book your stay via a Four Seasons preferred partner advisor like myself, that means you're getting the breakfast complimentary and you can enjoy the full spread. The third restaurant at the hotel is the Cantonese restaurant. While I'm not a Cantonese guru, I thought the meal was actually rather enjoyable. The skin of the dumplings and dim sums felt delicate, and the wok dishes, I could feel the heat from the wok. The Cantonese restaurant also has one special feature I've never seen anywhere else. Private dining rooms, very familiar concept, but this is the first one I've seen with a live wok station. I think that's very cool. The omakase restaurant is not open yet, so I've not yet had the chance to try out its French and Edo-made style fusion cuisine. Typically, when it comes to omakase, I've had very traditional style. While you do see a lot of French techniques and fusion in Japanese cuisine nowadays, you typically do not see that in sushi, especially at the traditional omakase restaurants. Let's talk about the service here at Four Seasons Osaka. The hotel is brand new and in the year 2024. Hotels all across Japan have found it challenging to staff. Knowing that, I have very low expectations. This is where I have to give Four Seasons credit. The service and their training, impeccable. All the staff feel like they're just on the same page and on a mission to ensure that guests, like myself, have the best time when they're staying at the hotel. It's the best feeling in the world, and that's exactly why Four Seasons has such a loyal following, including myself. One thing I do wish that was different about the rooms in the hotel is that I wish there were more suites, specifically larger suites between 900 square feet to the 1100 square feet range. All else aside, I think the entry-level rooms are fantastic value. I know Osaka is, of course, a different market than Kyoto or Tokyo, but some of the rooms start at just $500 to $700 per night. In today's market, that is an absolute steal. In conclusion, I'm just thrilled that Four Seasons opened a proper luxury hotel in Osaka, and I can finally visit and eat my way through this beautiful city. While taste is, in fact, very subjective, it's difficult for me to think anyone would disagree that Four Seasons is, in fact, the best in Osaka at the moment, by a long shot. And if you are interested in the Four Seasons Osaka, I will also encourage you to reach out to a Four Seasons preferred partner advisor like myself to book your stay, because you will be looked after extremely well with extra care and attention. You'll also receive room upgrades and many other complimentary perks as well. Thank you again for watching my review. If you love luxury travel and hotels, you are my people. And I have a lot more content in the pipeline, including Safari. Finally, I'm getting that out to you guys. So please consider subscribing, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.